What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the game Rollerdrome. Now, this is a game that comes out in just a few weeks in the middle of August. It comes out on PS4, PS5, and PC. And this is a game that I hope people, including myself now, do not sleep on. Now, I remember when this game was first announced. This was a game shown off not too long ago, and it's starting to get promotion over the last week or two. They had a 7-8 minute, kind of like an extended gameplay, reveal, and they talked about it. And I mean, it makes sense because the game comes out in like 2 weeks, so you'd probably want to get stuff out. But this is a game even I have so far slept on. It's kind of your classic indie, right? Smaller game. I think it's going to go under the radar for a lot of people, right? I don't, in terms of how excited I am for it, I don't look at it as like a Sifu kind of thing or a Kana, Bridge of Spirits or anything like that, but maybe it's like the tier below it, in my opinion. But it definitely looks really, really good. And I will say, I've slept on it up until, honestly, today, August 1st. I made a video on my main channel a few days ago talking about games in August you should pay attention to, and I didn't even include this game in it. People brought it up in the comments, said, hey, don't forget about it. And I said, you know what? I remember the name, and when I search Wikipedia and I look up when games are releasing, I've seen this game's name multiple times. I've just never really cared too much to kind of look, in depth on it. And again, like I said, over the last week or two, I think late July, they showed an extended gameplay thing so you can kind of see what the game looks like, and it looks awesome. It reminds me of the Mad World franchise, if you guys know what that game is, for the Nintendo. I mean, it was on Nintendo platforms back in the day. Very, very weird game, but aesthetically, it's a very, very, in my opinion, cool game. And this kind of reminds me of it in like the sketchy kind of art style. Like, it literally looks like a sketchbook, which I really, really like. And that's how that game looked, only this game has a lot of colors to it, which I guess that one had blood, but this one has kind of everything. But it looks really fun. I mean, it's got kind of a moving on the fly, being able to shoot and stuff kind of thing to it. So it's a more fast-paced thing, but you're also doing tricks, on your rollerblades as you're doing it. So you're constantly moving. Again, the visual style is really, really appealing to me. And then the movement, or I guess everything you're doing on this game is all on the fly because you don't really stop. Even when you're dodging, you're kind of doing like forward shoulder rolls, on the ground, but as you're moving. I don't think this game is necessarily going to blow anybody's mind. And I really do think this game is going to go right past a lot of people. I just think because of the time that it comes out, there's not too much coming out around it, right? Really, the biggest games of this month tend to start to come out as the month goes on. So like Soul Hackers 2, Saints Row is probably the biggest named game this entire month, which is, I believe, is the 23rd. Destroy All Humans 2's remake is the 30th. It's that last week of August. So as the month goes on, there's more and more games, and there's bigger games, right? There's games throughout the entire month. 2 Point Campus is one that's coming out next week. So there is stuff, but I don't know. I feel like this game is going to kind of go right past people, but we'll see. But I wanted to make a video, kind of bring just a little bit, right, of awareness to the game, but also ask you guys, because again, when I made the video talking about games you should be excited for one reason or the other, going into this month, a lot of people did bring up this game, and while I didn't know too much about it, again, a day ago, looking at it now, it's like, what, this game looks actually really rock solid. I don't know, it could be like a 4 or 5 hour thing. Maybe it's not worth the price for some people, whatever the reasoning may be, but it does look like a good, solid, different, very, very different, both from the visual style and then just from, I guess, what you're doing. How many games do you know of that you're on rollerblades? I guess rollerblades, period, but then also rollerblades doing tricks like you would a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, but also, killing enemies at the same time. How many games can you think of? So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on so you know when all these videos go up, and I hope to see you guys on tomorrow's video.